And the winner is Striggio's Mass in 40 parts and Tallis's Speminalium from I Fagiolini, directed by Robert Hollingworth for Decca.
And here's a few words from Jonathan Freeman-Atwood.
Alessandro Striggio was a courtier. He was a great Renaissance man in all sorts of respects. He was a friend of the Medicis in Florence and also a fine musician. And he had occasion to write a 40-voice motet, Ecce Beatum Lucem, which we've known for a while, but there's this fantastic mass which was discovered recently. And what, in this wonderful new recording, I Fagiolini have done with Robert Hollingworth is to create a landscape that really will be compelling for the here and now, for the 21st century. And he's envisioned or envisaged a way of doing this where the voices and the instruments create wonderful new mosaics and colours from within these great blocks of sound, these great pillars. And it's incredibly effective. But I think the thing that makes this an absolutely wonderful disc is the performance of Speminalium by Thomas Tallis, 40-voice motet inspired by Striggio. Absolutely wonderful masterpiece of the English canon in that period in the mid-16th century. And it's that piece really with the doubled instruments, with new shards of light and wonderful kind of grandeur and steaming with intensity that makes this a hell of a disc.
Well, we're delighted that Robert Hollingworth is here to collect the award himself.
I've tried over my limited recording career to record composers that haven't been done very much. And with a little detour into Monteverdi, this has been the case. Giovanni Croce, Thomas Tompkins, Triumphs of Oriana. And this for me was a peak because I think he's a composer that no one knew about, except his son, who was the librettist for Orfeo. My thanks to Decca Classics and especially their UK team for trusting in this, because there was that "we've never even heard of him" issue at the beginning of this. The recording itself was unusual because Renaissance musicians tend to be hidden in small dark rooms working with just sort of 4 or 5 of them at a time, a viol consort here, a group of earnest madrigalists, very earnest madrigalists at others. And it was a party to have all those players, players from the Rose Consort and Fretwork, who'd never worked together in 20 years, players from the City Music, all of us together, English Cornet and Sackbut Ensemble, working together over these 6 days. It was a fantastic week. I suppose the question is, what on earth do we do next? And the answer may be a Gabrieli 7-choir Magnificat, where only 2 of the choirs exist. There's a job for someone. Thank you very much indeed.